Hey, what is up guys, I'm Neville, and today I'm going to be making a video on why I think the Sacramento Kings could be good again this year. And before you, once again, you crucify me, because that's usually what you do in the comment section, no, I am not a Sacramento Kings fan. I do not like the Sacramento Kings at all. If not, I actually don't like them. I actually have a dislike for them, but I'm actually thinking they have lots of potential. And you see, for many years, many years, Kings and good, those two words don't go into the same sentence because the Kings are awful. Because, I mean, they have made great moves. Vlade Divac is probably one of the best GMs in the league. They made a great move by trading DeMarcus Cousins for Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, and Buddy Hield. So he's obviously a genius, as you can see. So, without further ado, without me rambling on too much, let's get right to this video. Alright, so their offseason is actually going to be, like, one of their best things that they could have done. As, yes, they did lose Rudy Gay, but they were able to get a seasoned point guard in George Hill, who will be great, and the dude averages 11.8 points per game, 3.2 rebounds per game, 3.3 assists per game, and this would be an extremely good upgrade over Darren Collison. And they also added two, potential, future Hall of Famers. One of them is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer, but the other one is just, impossible. And they added Zach Randolph and Vince Carter. Vince Carter is one of the better point guards to ever play in the NBA ever. Zach Randolph, he's a pretty dominant big guy, but I don't know if he's going to make the Hall of Fame or not. He was good, don't get me wrong. The dude's really good, but I don't know if he's got that good. And then also, those two veterans can easily coach up their young talent, which they have a surplus of, as they have Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, Scalabiciere, Justin Jackson, meaning all of those rookies and second-year players, they have great veterans to be able to watch over and just learn from them. And there's no telling how good those veterans can teach them, because they're learning from the best of the best veterans in the league. And Vince Carter could easily teach De'Aaron Fox how to become one of the best point guards in the league. And I already think De'Aaron Fox is one of the best rookie point guards to come out of that entire draft. A lot of people were sleeping on him, but I actually think he's going to be the best one to come out of that draft. And as of right now, he's actually doing extremely good. But that actually kind of brings me into my next point, and the other one is actually, well, their draft. And a lot of people underrate their draft, as they got De'Aaron Fox with the 5th pick, who is potentially one of the best point guards coming out of the college last year, as the dude is already averaging 15 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, and 5 assists per game. This dude is extremely productive for a rookie point guard, and is definitely, if it wasn't for Ben Simmons, probably a Rookie of the Year candidate. He could probably win Rookie of the Year if it wasn't for Ben Simmons. And also, they drafted Justin Jackson with the 15th pick, and this dude is averaging a lot less, but he's pretty efficient for a rookie. Yes, he's averaging 5.5 points per game, 2.0 rebounds per game. And also, they got Harry Giles. And before Harry Giles had his knee injuries, was getting injured and everything, Harry Giles was projected to be a top 5 pick, but then his knee started giving out and he had to ride the bench for a little bit, and then he dropped to the 20th pick where they were able to get him. And he still hasn't played yet due to his knee injury, but once he comes back, there's no telling how good he could be. And if they can somehow coach him to be better, then, that would be good. And they also did draft Frank Mason, but they gave the rights to the New Orleans Pelicans. And I actually think Frank Mason's actually going to be pretty good, but there's no telling, as he's also hurt. But pretty much their draft, they got De'Aaron Fox, in my personal preference, probably one of the best rookies to come out of this draft class. And then also they have Justin Jackson, who is really good, and then Harry Giles, he has the potential to be a beast. We don't know yet, though. But then they also have a extremely good combination of young talent and veterans. And as you know, teams need veterans to win championships. Am I saying the Kings are going to win a championship? No, they're awful. But I'm saying why they could be better and maybe a playoff team this year. Because, okay, just think, in each position, they have a really good veteran to coach them up. Because just think about this. De'Aaron Fox, a rookie, has George Hield to learn from, which is great because Fox excels in scoring and passing, and so does George Hield. George Hield's a pass-first point guard who can actually shoot and score the ball really good too. And yes, George Hield's not a Hall of Famer or anything, but he's still he's probably a above average point guard in the league. And then you also have face Hield, who is a second-year player. He does start, but he still has a decent 31-year-old and Garrett Temple, who's been in the league for a while, and the dude he's pretty good. He averages 10 points per game, 2.5 rebounds per game, and 2.3 assists per game. Yes, but he'll start over, but he can still learn from Garrett Temple. And Garrett Temple is actually really known for defense and shooting. Buddy Hield is obviously a good shooter, and obviously he can learn how to play better defense from this dude, as Buddy Hield's defense as well. Let's not get into that. You'll probably break your headphones if I told you how bad his defense actually was. But then you also have Justin Jackson. He also starts, but he has a legend in Vince Carter to learn from. Vince Carter, one of the best players to ever play, not like probably a top 20 player to ever play, maybe top 30. And I mean, the dude's a absolute beast, as he's one of the best in-game dunkers, point guards, passers, pretty much all-around good player. And I mean, the dude's just an all-around beast. And then if you have Justin Jackson, who's already projected to be a pretty good rookie, and then you get to learn from Vince Carter, one of the most seasoned veterans in the entire league, definitely going to the Hall of Fame, then you know telling how good this dude can actually turn out to be. And then you also have Zach Randolph to teach Scal Labissiere. And Labissiere, yeah, he's young and everything, but he does have tons of potential to blossom into a great player, and especially with Zach Randolph. And Zach Randolph can teach him how to be aggressive and just do everything. And I mean, pretty much with this, I do think that they have the potential to make the playoffs this year. Am I saying they will? No, but by next year, I do think they will, because even if they don't, they will be a lottery team again. If they can get a good pick in that, then they should be set to make the playoffs easily. So let's just recap before we get off into the video. So, like I said, I'm not a Kings fan, and the Kings are terrible still, don't get me wrong, but they do have a chance to make the playoffs, and I do think they're going to get better once their chemistry builds up. And then, like, obviously, I said their off season, as they were able to get De'Aaron Fox, George Hill, Vince Carter, Zach Randolph, all those players, and they only lost Rudy Gay, really. And they also had a really good draft, as they did get De'Aaron Fox, Justin Jackson, and Harry Giles, all three really good players. Harry Giles and De'Aaron Fox were projected to go top 5. De'Aaron Fox did, but Harry Giles got a knee injury, and he kind of dropped. But now with Harry Giles probably coming back in the next few months, no telling what he'll be able to do. And then obviously their combination of young talent, as in every position they do have a player that can get coached up by a veteran. So at any point, guys, if you like the video or at all really like the video, hit the subscribe button and the like button, and comment below if you want more videos like this, like how this team could be good. I'd kind of have a series like this. It's called the Next Super Team Video, and if you're interested in these type of videos, you'll probably be interested in those, so go check them out. It would mean a lot. And then also, kids, don't think I forgot about you. Remember, never do vegetables, always eat drugs. Stay safe, brace seatbelt. Goodbye. Boom.